No! Fantastic. Okay. I hate the depths. Right, Minoru. Alright. Do. Let's see if we can get to the top of here. Nice try, game. That'd be a talus. No, don't. Cool! We killed a talus without even looking for it. Yep. There we go. Handful of power as well. Aha! And that appears to be the light route. Ah. Yeah, I think we can make it. Nikioshi. Yoshi light route. Though I'm not marking the light routes up on the dungeon map on the principle of I have no other way of sort of pinpointing things apart from looking really closely at the topology, and that gets really tiresome, I freely admit. Look, we dispelled the darkness in this area. We are now geniuses and great people. Especially chat. Chat is always awesome. Right, so I've killed that Talus. Okay, so there is a Franx up here. There is also a Franx up here. I've just remembered I've got a bunch of Franx that I need to slaughter. Bunch of mini bosses I need to slaughter elsewhere. There is a chest up here. Oh, it's an Eager clan schematic. Ah. Okay, fair enough. Then there is... Minus trousers. Yeah, I've got that. And there's a Hinox up here, apparently. Somewhere. Yeah. Wait, that is automatic. Monocycle. Okay, never mind. Right, that's probably going to be interesting. Great Abandoned Central. Oh, right, okay. Well, I've not finished that. Now. Oh, that works. Okay, so... Apart from the few Hinox we need to slaughter... Now what do I do first? Do I go after the light route, or do I do some mini-bosses? Tell you what, if I do that light route, and then do that, and that, and that... but I then lose my flying machine. I don't need to kill all the Hinox just yet, so I think I'll do that one because it's on the way. Go around there and do that light route, and I can come back. I've got a bunch of mini bosses I need to fight all across the depths anyway, so we'll do them all in due course. So, that's the plan of action. We're going to go after the next light route and try and figure our way behind the Spirit Temple. Where's me flying machine? Oh yeah, I've lost my flying machine. Fell off a cliff, didn't it? Oh well, in that case, balls to it. We're going after the fancy stuff. $21? Okay, fine. Hopefully I make up the zone as we progress. Well, I'm gonna have to go and look for that in a minute. Yeah, travel sword. Yeah. Okay. Right, so let us do a bit of mining while we're down here. Ready to resupply our Zonai reserves after burning them to create this thing. This isn't going to work, is it? Didn't think it would. Okay, can I pull it up here? Hmm. Not quitting on this just yet. More Zonite just in case I have to quit on it, though. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Hmm. Well, now I'm invested. There we go. There we go. I've just missed that Zonite. I will go and retrieve that in a moment when I've got this out of here. Boom. Boom. There we go. Oh, Bennett. I'm just gonna ascend. Right, let's see now. Oh. The depths suck. They do. Very much so. It's just such a nothing place. There's nothing here. It's a place to find Zonite and kill monsters, but that's about it. There's just... The only thing that there's 2 points of this where it's tied to the story, and that's the Spirit Temple and supposedly the final fight with Ganondorf, because we've already found the way to it. We could go and finish this story now if we so wished. And those 2 things could easily have just been their own little area in the depths, just like sort of there and under the castle there. That's it. They could have just that's it. But no, they wanted to go a full Dark World route, which is fine. It's an homage to Link to the Past. But at least the Dark World and Link to the Past had a point. The Twilight Realm in Twilight Princess had a point. It was only a small area anyway. It was pretty much a temple or a dungeon. But at least the smaller Twilight areas also had a point, and they didn't outstay their welcome. Here, it's just basically a case of, oh yeah, well, you're just going to have to wander around the depths for 4 hours to find all the things. Oh, thank you, much appreciated. I mean, look at this. Why does this here? What is this? Why is this? Did this game explain why going after Ganondorf would be a bad idea? No. No, there is no explanation to say it's a bad idea. It's the same as in Breath of the Wild, where we could go and kill Ganondorf if we so wished. I believe we've unlocked the full ending anyway, because we've done all of the dragon tiers, but still, I'm going to go and save all of the sages, etc., because that's just, well, it's 100% for a start. We could go after Ganondorf. We don't have all our hearts, but we could very easily go after Ganondorf. Probably want, at least before we go after Ganondorf, I want to get all of the champions' weapons again. They, I suspect, will prove quite useful. But other than that, especially if the Master Sword gets tired in the middle of the fight and I have to go through the whole palaver of fighting off Ganondorf with everything other than the Master Sword. Oh yeah, that's right, I got distracted again. I was going after that Hinox, and then I went, ooh, look, a mine. What could be there? Ooh, look, an enemy camp. Let's see what's there. A silver moblin. And a bokoblin. With a hammer. I'll do. I realised he has 2 horns. Why don't I get 2 horns? Big horn, small horn. Oh, I just get the big horn. Okay, fine. 111 Zonite. Nice. Bunch more Poe as well. Oh, yeah. Because big hammers don't smash crates, only axes smash crates. All that for a couple of arrows. No. No, yeah, now you do your lightning thing when I need it. Seriously, the champions had such... the way I used the champion abilities was so much better. Go. Let's go more. In Breath of the Wild, though, the Guardians gave him more power and health, whereas in this game, it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, well. Wait, Guardians? Oh, unless you mean the Divine Beast. Wait, I don't know. The Divine Beast's taking out half of Phantom Calamity Ganon's health. That was quite useful. Whereas in this game, I don't know what's going to happen, because if memory serves, when we went into that far into the depths before, we were out of the range of the Sage's powers. So I may not even have the Sages to help me, which would be really, really weird. I mean, why go through all the palaver of getting all the sages, saving the sages in the various races of Hyrule, if I'm not going to have them helping me in the final fight? Once again, I still say that the final fight against Calamity Ganon should have had all of the races of Hyrule come together as a big army like Lord of the Rings and help us fight the giant beast in the fields, but whatever, maybe they'll do the same with this game. That'd be interesting. But instead, no, they've just vowed to help us find the Princess Zelda, which means the final fight's probably just going to be us fighting Ganon and his armies. Probably. Or at least whatever armies lay before us between us and him. There's going to be something. There'll be a silver Lionel or something. They're not going to just let me go straight to him, are they? I mean, I kind of did in Breath of the Wild, but that's kind of because we cheesed it with the Zora armor. But bless her, Mipha saved us on that one. Mipha saved us a lot. Maybe that's why we don't have a Mipha-esque power in this game, because they thought it was a bit overpowered. Ah yes, the armies of Hyrule with their mop. No, the Zora would actually have decent weapons. You'd have the Rito with the bows, because they can make bows. We have seen them with bows. We would see the Zora with their weapons, their swords, their shields, and their spears, as we have seen them use in the previous game, because they came out the Calamity pretty well. We would have the Goron with the boulder hammers, and pebble breakers and sledgehammers, so, you know. And then the Hylians with their mops and their bucket helmets. So, yeah. Once again, why are the Hylians in charge again? Okay. So, what can we drop? I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to drop that. I'm going to take these instead. Marvellous. Right, we'll get these posed as well. Oh, I should probably also mark that Hinox as defeated. The Gerudos with their spears and stuff as well. Oh yeah, how did I forget about the Gerudo? Yes, the Gerudo as well. Soldier's Broadsword. Pristine, boar, eh. Flying machine. There it is. Do, 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 do. I wonder if there's a set limit to how many Poes I can collect. I'm guessing it's going to be the arbitrary 999. I can see why things like the fans disappearing because Zonai tech, but the balloons really why? Don't know. The fans, no, don't know. I don't want the fans to die. The fans are very useful. I think the hot air balloons and the wings just burn out because the devs didn't want you flying the entirety of Hyrule with a single plane. Which is stupid when you think about it, because you can do the exact same thing with a plank of wood and a bunch of fans. So I'm not entirely sure why they have the generation on the wings and the other things. It's one of those strange things. Maybe it's on the balloons to make sure you can't fly out. No, because even if it was... I don't know. Maybe it's with the balloons, it's so you can't fly over the Sky Dome? But... I don't... New clan hideout over there. If it's another tower, we're just going to drop in from above, I think. It's not really a tower. There's somebody trundling around on a big thing, and there's somebody who's over there going... Hello! Goodbye. I don't know what just happened. I basically did a Super Mario enemy jump off my own flying machine. Hello. Goodbye. What is that? That is pretty neat. I like that. I'm guessing there's some Staloblins knocking around somewhere. Yiga Clan Notebook. Safety first! By the praise of the glory that is Master Koga, may his high visibility greatness shine on upon us. Transportation constructed from Zonai devices is convenient, but precautions must be followed. First, every Yiga clan must wear a helmet. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care if your hair gets messed up. You must wear a helmet. Second, all the Yiga clan must wear high-visibility jackets when operating in vicinities of the following vehicles. Tanks, trawlers, bigger trawlers, motorcycles, and our attempt to create a giant robotic elephant out of 400 fans. Familiarize yourself with the following guidelines to reduce to the most common causes of fatalities, that is which is only 2, not 1, nay 3, but 2. Keep balance to avoid overturning a vehicle. If the vehicle is off balance, evacuate immediately. If you do not have a seatbelt on, good, because this will assist you not drowning, unlike poor Bob. B. Protect the driver from all attacks. Even a simple arrow can threaten the ability to steer, especially if it is shot through one's head. Do not be like Jim. Rest in peace, Jim. Third, and most importantly, C, and most importantly, praise be to Master Koga! I'm stealing your Sunderlines. Goodbye. That's what I mean, though. Lore reasons, it makes 0 sense on why things just despawn after a certain amount of usage. Yeah, that's it. If it was all of the things, that would make sense. But it isn't all the things. It's just a couple of things. Only 2. The wings and the balloons. So, I can kind of see the balloons despawning because the flame would damage them over time. Don't know why the wings despawn, because they're just big slabs of metal, so whatever. Hmm. Where's my flying machine gone? Ooh, there's also a cooking pot. Right, okay. Let's do some cooking, which I desperately need to do. Oh, I have some hearty truffles. This is good. How much meat do I have? 11. Fair enough. A few left hanging off a platform. Okay. Cheers, Hudson. I shall investigate, surely. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do, 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 do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Go, deep fried drumstick. What else can I deep fry? Cheese? Probably not. I make fish and chips with the oil. Who knows? Oh, last minute continue. Hail, Kev. Welcome. A Deku Mars bar. I mean, if we can find a Mars bar in Tears of the Kingdom, then yes, not only would I be impressed, I would try frying it. Alas, I cannot. One moment. Also, I can't see the word Deku now without thinking of My Hero Academia. Not even though I got past the first season. Series, whatever. But then again, I'm useless at watching anime, so I enjoy it, I just don't have the time. Shocking, I know. Big hearty truffle. Select for recipe. What if I cook that, but I add 4 giant slabs of meat? I'm impressed that you kept up to 117 deaths for so long. That is because we are never dying in this game ever again. Oh, that was only +4. Shame. Well, that's a death counter jinxed. Oh, it isn't, because we're going to double check before we go anywhere else that I've got 3 furries. I have 3 pieces of insurance policy. I'll be fine. Right, select the recipe. So that big hearty truffle +4 equals 4 recovery +4. Hearty truffle plus that equals just 4. Well, I know what I'm going to do then. As long as we yell to heal in battle, it should be fine. I mean, people yelling to take photos of the bosses has not stopped me from missing a photo of a boss, so, I mean, sure. Yeah, I suppose you could use the highlighted commentary, Deem, and that might help. Ooh, +5. Ooh. Oh, now we're in the big number territory, boys. Doubt it. Eh. I don't remember why I set that to 100, though. There must be a reason. Oh yeah, warding meat stick. Fewer, even. Ooh, sunny steamed meat. I have enough Sunderlines for that. Right, we'll get that then. Waifu of the moment! Good question. Good question. Do I? Lind. Am I goddess? With Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy being a very close second. Very close second. Just couldn't make up my mind which one of those two I wanted to answer for, so yes. Actually, while I've still at the cooking pot, let's see if there's anything else we can conjure up. Yes, one of these. Go. You're just saying Lind to appease me from last time. No, I'm saying Lind because you being here reminded me of last time, and then I went, well, she is waifu, so... Yeah. Otherwise, it would have been an outright Rosalina from Super Mario Galaxy. Lind is also what I've named my new tenor saxophone. Because I am weird and I name my musical instruments. For those curious, by the way, my alto saxophone is called Erd, and my clarinet is called Perith. Don't ask me why they're all named after characters from Am I Goddess. Even I'm not entirely sure. Just like some of the servers at work are named, two of the servers at work are named Delvola and Popola from Nier Automata. And Kalmia is named after Cortana's older sister in Halo, and the new server, whenever I finally get it through finance, will be called Cortana. So, yes. No. Select recipe, there we go. Oh, my old Yamaha's called Bell Dandy as well. Not played my Yamaha for a while, actually. But then again, my Top Hat and Cane is a much better saxophone than the Yamaha, so... That's not based on the name, by the way. That's literally based on the fact that my Yamaha saxophone is a student saxophone for starting out, whereas my Top Hat and Cane is a 74-year-old vintage saxophone for professional play, so... You might be asking yourself, Ezio, why are you playing a professional play saxophone when you're not a professional? Well, the simple answer is, I don't know.